Okay, my camera phone is still charging, so I'm using my main phone. Meaning the quality might be a wee bit different. Don't have the tripod on, so sorry for the shakiness. That's my first time seeing that in motion. The Valley of Liberty. Hopefully that... Alright, I want to get on the other side because we need the Providence, Wickford Junction train to Mansfield. And then I will show you how we are getting there. Alright, made it to the other side. So the next Wickford Junction is in 27 minutes. And where we are going is the Haribo shop. It's basically like the M&M store in New York. Today opens at 10. You just copy the address. So you want Wickford Junction gets to Mansfield at 10:07. Now if I go to GATRA GO, and by the way, I still haven't gotten my refund from Circuit yet. So if I go to GATRA GO, where from? Mansfield Station on the dirt side. Pickup. Is Wrentham Premium Outlets, Wrentham. Confirm pickup address. So it is in the zone, and GATRA GO United has like 3 different zones by the looks of it, because it's so big. Trying to zoom out to show you, but it's hard with this hand. So it goes down there, all the way over here. Forge Park 495 and Franklin stations are in the zone. And they have GATRA GO North and GATRA GO United. So in the regular United, GATRA GO North would also go there. So next available. So we don't want that because we don't want it to come up now. So leave at...
Welcome to Kenton Junction. Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line. Welcome to Kenton Junction.
We'll pause to look at the train.
Remain behind yellow line. Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line. Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line. Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line.
From where is the question? I think it's Northeast Regional, because the SL passed by. It's too early for Providence, Wickford. It might be the Stoughton. No, it's coming over here. Is it an express? Okay, it's Stoughton. Not even a heritage unit. Alright, back to this. So we'll set it for 10. We'll set it for 10:15 a.m. for a pickup. And it has a pickup. Keep in mind, you do have to pay for this one. Pay for this microtransit service. No rides available. Please try again in a few minutes. So let's try 10:20. Because the train gets in at 10:07. I was testing this out on the train over here, and it worked just fine. What happens if you switch to next available? 11:49. How come Bat Microtransit, it shows up within a few minutes, but this is an hour away, over an hour away? And this does track with what Miles in Transit does. I don't want to book it now. What happens if I do 10:32? Okay. 11:27. What happens if I switch it to 11 o'clock?
Welcome to Kenton Junction.
12:15. So I put it further away. 10:33. $10.28. Oh, that works. 20-minute to 50-minute trip. Pick up between 10:28 and 11:38. I'll take it. You can pay in cash for this one. Not all the microtransits do that. Which is why I'm showing you my screen for so long. This is basically the same setup as the ride. And the Bedford Junction train gets in at Mansfield at 10:07. In fact, it should be here in another 10-ish minutes. 21. Ooh, now it's delayed. When we started, it was 10:07. Now it's 10:11. That's not bad. That's not worrisome yet. Okay, your trip is scheduled. And another issue is coming back. So that might be an Uber trip. Or try booking in advance again. I also did check Uber. There are Ubers in that area. An Uber at the time, last night around 5 o'clock. From Wrentham to... that would be the Stoughton train approaching the crossing at Canton Center. It was about $20 from Wrentham to Mansfield for an Uber before tip. And now it says pick up at 10:37. Alright, so that's how you use GATRA GO. It's very similar to the ride app booking experience. I was talking so long my camera battery was about to die. So we got 17 minutes. Now it's pushed to 10:12. You can book a return. So I have to see what I'm doing. So drop off at 10:57 at Premium Outlets. So book a return. So we want to leave at let me go find a seat. Since we still got another no seats away from people. So I guess we're stuck here. Okay, that's there. This has to be the Northeast Regional. Hold on to your hats, everybody. How was that wind tunnel? Okay, so back to this. Drop off is at 10:57 according to the app. Book a return. We're just going there for the one store. So let's say 11:30. This is gonna make me paranoid. So drop off is at 10:57. 10:57. Book a return. Let's say 11:30.
Welcome to Canton Junction.
It's really hard to tell because you got all the stores and it's just a blue ocean. It's not really an ocean, but you know what I mean.
Welcome to Canton Junction.
Confirm pickup location. $12.25 to $1.35 is a pickup for a return, leaving at 11:30. So I would still be waiting an hour and a half. But it's better to book it now because you never know what will happen. Leave at 12:25, pick up at 12:27 to 12:47. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Just to make sure. SAKE. Sex off 5th. Make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, that's... So there's one there. So it will pick up around that store. It's also a bus, so it's also easy to find in that regard. And there is a restaurant, Dunkin', bank, convenience store at the Mansfield Station area. So I wouldn't be stranded for the commuter rail. So confirm return. It also helps that I'm doing this during the summertime. I did not want to wait for autumn or winter for this. I did not want to wait for autumn or winter for this. Potentially being stranded or waiting out in the snow, the freezing temperatures for what appears to be over an hour. Alright, I know what I said about doing this in the summer, not in the winter or the fall, because of the temperature. The weather app says it's going to be cloudy all day, not rainy. So hopefully that's true. I was down there on the mini high, This is Mansfield. I will say there's not that much space between the platform and the tracks compared to Canton Junction for the SL and the regional. And according to the GATRA GO app, I have it set for pickup on the dirt side. So that would be here, I guess, since there's dirt. Mansfield. And pickup is in about half hour, I think is what it said. So in theory, it's supposed to come somewhere around here. You know, there's really no entrance over there. Okay, this is my entrance to the parking lot, I guess. No, I'm waiting for... Alright, someone was helping me, which is good. Someone was asking if I needed help out of the station, because to be fair, I've never been here before. And to that end, doesn't really look like a reliable exit. That side of the station looks wonderful. Transit-oriented development. And you could take GATRA GO to the supermarket. Or Walmart. In Bellingham, I believe. There's a Market Basket and Walmart over there. So we look at the app. On the dirt side, so in theory it's coming over here. We'll see how that goes. Pick up in 33 minutes. What do I have it set to go back? Okay, so I have the dirt side for pickup 2 Wrentham outlets. And that side coming back for the train. Got about half an hour. And real quick, I've always known this, I just didn't know how to show it in a video. There is a bus from Mansfield Station to the airport. It originally went from Mansfield to a park and ride in Canton to Logan Airport. But they changed it to Newton Station, which is on the Green Line, I believe. And then if we go scroll down to the company, Blue Apple Bus. Who do we see in the corner? GATRA. So GATRA, in theory, owns a coach bus. Multiple coach buses, I guess. So they could buy more and use them on the Gateway Link, get rid of Yankee, and have them be fully ADA compliant. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, that's not the dirt side. So I'm just gonna run over there and see if that's for me. Because the dirt side's over here. That's not the dirt side. So run over. If not, we got time to make it back over here. I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so that one is still sitting there. So it took me about 3 minutes, I'd say, to get back over here. And the app says pick up in 20 minutes. Well, it arrives in 20 minutes. In theory, on the dirt side. Oh, he's leaving. Why? When I wanted to leave, it was giving me like a 2-hour headway. But now there was just one sitting there waiting for someone. I know it's a first come, first served basis, but still. Could have booked it and get on that thing right away. The Batflex is booked right away. You don't have to wait 2 hours. Oh, now that we're here, we're waiting. So that's one zone. There's Pembroke, Situate, Plymouth. So the United area, I believe, Explore, Seacoast. Don't know that one. What does it say? Okay. So here's some info about the whole thing. So GATRA GO United, that's what we're doing. So Franklin, Phillipsburg, Mansfield, Norfolk, Norton, and Wrentham. And that appears to be the biggest one. Pembroke for Explore, Coastline for Plymouth, Seacoast for Situate. Now it says it just jumped to 2 minutes. I just got a text message. 20 minutes to 2 minutes. But if we go to the app, 17 minutes. And as you can see, we're in the zone. I don't get it. If you had a house and you were going food shopping or work or a doctor's appointment, it makes sense, it works. You can plan ahead. Obviously, this is not what it's intended for. But still, why did I have to book 2 hours in advance? It says it's coming in 20 minutes, now it says 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes, it should be right over there. Very confusing. I'm sure it'd be better if you lived it there I'm sure it'd be better. You could stay in your house, you can plan in advance, you can work around it. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. I do wonder how many vehicles they have running, because they got United and United North. They do have transfer locations at Gillette Stadium. So yeah, I guess now we just wait and see what happens. Good thing it's cash. I did not give them my card, unlike Circuit. Still waiting on the refund from them. I might have to contact my bank. Or I just lost $1. One of the options. Cash is superior. I mean, there's a car. Is that a white Ford Phoenix? I don't know. Much like transit, 2 minutes is distance, not schedule. So, sorry, thumb slipped. So I got text message, arriving in 2 minutes. You go back to the app. There is a vehicle on the map. Arrives in 12 minutes, and travel time is 2 minutes from the store to drop off. So walking distance. What concerns us is the bus. So it's over there. In theory, I have to walk all the way down there. And looks like there's a Boston bound train coming. So I guess make our way down here. I'm kind of surprised they just let it go like this. The dirt, kilos, MBTA. The accessible parking is paved. So I guess that's the most important aspect. I did order a new cane coming from Canada, from Ambutech. So in theory, next week you will get a cane review. So the coach bus to the airport gets a sign for advertising and schedule, A-frame. Meanwhile, we get to guess where. You gotta guess where a minibus is coming from. Do I wait down here or do I go back down there? Oh, speaking of, Blue Apple, Okay, now I gotta see. I'm pretty sure I saw a GATRA on the side. There's a parking brake and lower in it, so it's accessible. It's an accessible coach bus. Yep. So why don't they just buy more of those and put them on the Gateway Link? Be their drivers, their buses. You know, it'll actually work. You won't have to play games with Yankee in terms of, can a disabled person use it? I'm assuming that's accessible.
Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line.
All the people were like, you gotta beat Danny. No, apparently we were back.
Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line.
I'm assuming that's accessible.
Yeah, he read it from
Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line.
In case that's an Amtrak.
Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line.
Can't tell yet.
I made it mean because
Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line.
Commuter rail. So yeah, wrap this up quickly before the microtransit bus comes. I'm assuming it's accessible because it's GATRA owned. Use that on the Gateway Link. And the sun is coming out. And standard, not a heritage. Sorry about that. Had to check on this. 7 minutes. was looking at the website to figure it out, but it's hard to tell. Assuming it's accessible.
Train.
Alright, so I moved up a little bit, now that everybody's gone. Now I'm looking at the back of it. Like, I'm looking at... It's hard to tell from this distance for me, using my camera. I don't think it is accessible. I think I'm wrong. Like, I don't see an obvious door. Maybe there's one and I just don't see it. So maybe it's not accessible. Maybe because it's a coach bus. It's not being used on the transit service, like the Gateway Link. This is ultimately express to the airport. It's hard to tell, honestly. If that is not accessible, shame on GATRA. If it is, hooray. Someone let me know in the comments. And I don't want to go to the other side and look at it because the bus is coming to this side. Maybe on the way back if there's time, I don't know. We can meet it. So yeah, my camera battery is charging again. The bus should be here in about 5 minutes, I say. Alright, bonus video this week. I'm making one right now. I'm in Mansfield. I'm going to Wrentham using GATRA GO. GATRA has their own express buses. Or coach buses, my bad. But I can't tell if it's accessible or not. I don't see the door. It might just be hidden. I can't tell. Let me know in the comments. But the point to this is that GATRA has their own coach buses. So why don't they just use this on the Gateway Link instead of using Yankee if it is accessible? Instead of playing let's predict if it's going to be an accessible bus or not on the Gateway Link. So yeah. Bonus video. Under 1 minute, wow. Let's see if I can get over a minute. So yeah, maybe this is accessible, maybe it's not, I can't tell. If it is, hooray. GATRA, get more of these, put them on the Gateway Link. So you don't have to fight with Yankee anymore. If it's not, shame on GATRA. I really can't tell. So yeah, that's it for this bonus video. GATRA should get more coach buses and handle the Gateway Link themselves instead of relying on Yankee. Okay, camera is still charging, so I'm using the main phone. So I think this is probably the best spot to keep an eye out. It's in between the two lots. And it also said it arrived like 5 minutes ago, but it was nowhere near here. There it is, probably. So it arrived 5 minutes ago, but now it's just getting here. So let's go flag it down. Right, hopefully I got the thumbnail shot. He made it, somehow. So even the driver knows that the app is glitchy. How it wants you to book like 2 or 3 hours in advance. And how it arrives before it arrives. So now we got about an hour before the pickup. So I want to go see the store really badly. Get this done. And we'll go from there. Alright, switch back to the camera phone. Meaning I'm going to have a field day in this whole thing. So... no... search for stores. This is a Simon property. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm gonna spend an hour trying to find this store. Can... no. Yeah, that's stupid. Ah. All the way at the end. So start heading right. Straight. Okay, so all the way down there. Really at the other end compared to where I have the pickup drop off.
Rail trail.
All the way down there. Found it.
I actually did, but I'm gonna watch my figures. So we should be there. Okay, so we should go on.
Let's see if there's any like a battery.
I had too many people to record. Looks like the battery bank died. So I gotta make this quick. I do have another battery bank, I just can't get room to it right now. Bit of a haul right now. I don't have anyone to take a picture of me. They do have shirts, they do have clothing. I don't think any of it will fit me though. Oh well. Got plushies. Lots of plushies. I might have to come back. Give me an excuse to come back at some point. Definitely gonna have to come back. Give me the excuse to make more GATRA content for you. Alright, good news is I got plenty of ones for the trip back to Mansfield and money in case I need to go to Dunkin' or something. Got a bag, a reusable shopping bag, and I'll show you the haul later on when there's time to sit down. I did say to the cashier I'm surprised they didn't go with Boston proper, and some people are surprised. You would think they'd go to Boston proper, not Wrentham. Whatever. But it was a nice store. I'm definitely gonna have to come back. They did have some exclusives to around the world, much like the Coca-Cola experience or the M&M store or the Hershey store. So definitely gonna have to come back. And I'm gonna have to collect all the plush, because that's a thing I do. Orange is my favorite color, so I had to get the orange ones. Had to get the orange keychain and plush. I'll show you in a little bit. Right now, let's go, because I don't trust GATRA at the moment. Well, I trust them, but I don't trust them. Let's go wait at Saks on 5th Avenue, I think. And there's a vending machine. Hopefully there's a restroom over there. Much like the Pokemon vending machine or card vending machine in Boston South Station, they got a Hot Wheels vending machine. $7. I'm assuming they pack these up during the winter. Oh, there's a storm coming. $7 for a Hot Wheel? I think that's a good price. I don't think that's scalper price. It's cool. It's better than the one in South Station. It's $50 for one pack of Pokemon cards. Alright, so like I said, that battery bank died. Saving that one for my real phone. So thoughts on Wrentham Village. Wrentham Premium Village outlets. Definitely a Richie type of mall, especially since it's outside. I'm generally not a fan of outdoor malls due to me being allergic to the sun and the heat, but it was the only way to get this, so it's fine. Like I said, it does come off as a Richie type of mall. They do have Auntie Anne's, they do have Carvel, Gap, North Face, to middle of the road, some stores I never heard of. I think there's Skechers outlet here, and I mean I ran Skechers, so a little bit of both maybe. I got about half an hour until the bus comes in theory. So, I'll show you what I got aside from the bag. Build Your Own mix. I got various gummies. Sour, regular Gold Bayers, Twin Snakes, cherries, pineapple, ginger. This is one for me, one for the family. Well, family stuff. And orange is my favorite color, in case you couldn't tell. So I kind of had to get these. I would like to come back. I obviously will not come back during the winter time because of the waiting period for the microtransit bus. So yeah, definitely an interesting day. I do recommend this mall to look around. they do have a playground for kids, which is good. It does satisfy it as... It's not really good in the wintertime due to it being an outdoor mall in New England. Overall, not a bad mall. Definitely some rich stores. Definitely enjoyed my time here. They do have some food trucks, so I might go see what they have before the bus comes, because I still don't know how long of a wait it will be between the drop-off and the train to Boston to transfer to Canton Junction to Stoughton. So yeah, this appears to be it for this video. If something happens, I'll let you know. But as of right now, this is the end of this one. Check out the Haribo store.